which means it will be the athlete and their monster in a race against the clock and the other teams. Each driver out on the track will have one opportunity to turn in their best time, and after each and every single driver has had a chance, the athlete with the fastest time will be your Monster Jam Racing winner. So, who's ready for Monster Jam Racing? Coming up first, it's that crazy bull from south of the border, El Turloco's Armando Castro.
Coming up next is a tribute to all servicemen and women at Soldier Fortune and King Blood.
Comes in with a time of 11.263. That is not enough to take over the top spot. Your time to beat still belongs to El Toro Loco. Coming up next, all the way from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, welcome in Gravediggers Brendan Vincent. Yeah. Frozen on the big screen, 13.883. That is not enough to take over the top spot. Your time to beat still belongs to Gravedigger with an impressive 8.958. Coming up next from Hagerstown, Maryland, welcome in Matt Cody, Blue Thunder.
Saucier.
Good enough to move into second place, as a matter of fact, but not enough to take over first place. Time to beat still belongs to Gravedigger. Coming up next, creeping in from your local dog pound, Monster Mutt Rottweiler, Corey Snyder.
Remember that time to beat still belongs to Gravedigger. Coming up next, sailing in from the dark seas, it's Justin Hicks in Pirates Curse.
Pirates Curse will finish with a time of 12.603. That was the final truck to run in this competition, and that means your Monster Jam Racing winner is Gravedigger's Brendan Benson.
Now tell us exactly how you made it all the way to the top.
There you come out there. You just gotta keep the truck consistent. The sidelines are so tight, man. You just gotta come through. It's like threading a needle. Make the first turn, make the second turn, come up over the jump. And we were the fastest of the night and fastest on the weekend, so it was a pretty cool feeling.
Now coming up next, we have ATV racing, which is on a completely different vehicle. How's your strategy going to be different for this competition?
You know, it's a crazy competition, man. It's the hardest competition of the night for all of us. And it takes a lot to come out here on these ATVs and run laps. And this is the only competition where all 8 of us will be on this track at the same time, battling out. We don't cut anybody any slack. We'll crash them, bang them, and turn them around and end up on top of this pod at the end of ATV racing. Hopefully this team right here, Gravedigger, can do that, and we can be up on top of this pod, get 8 more points for the evening.
Let's hear it for Brandon Vincent of Gravedigger.
I'm hanging in the stands because it is time for the America's Best Contacts and Eyeglasses Lucky Row giveaway. I'm here with a Monster Jam fan. What's your name?
Michelle.
Michelle, I know we've only just gotten started, but are you having fun so far?
Having a blast.
Who else is having fun at Monster Jam? Make some noise! It's a great way to spend the weekend. It's a great way to spend a Sunday night. Have you ever been to Monster Jam before, or is this your first time?
Actually, this is my first time.
Very first time at Monster Jam. Who else is here for the first time? Make some noise! First time, your 100th time, you've always got friends in the building. You know, I'm going to try to make the first time here for you a little bit more special. You're playing not only for yourself, but for everybody in the entire row. But no pressure. If you get the answer right, everybody in the row is going to win a $100 voucher from America's Best Contacts and Eyeglasses. She took off the coat. She's ready to go. All you have to do is guess which famous Monster Jam truck we put up on the big screen before it comes into focus. Sound good? All right, these fans might be able to help you out too. Let's see it on the big board. Who do you guys think it is? Yell it out. I've heard a few. You're the only one that matters. She says Zombie very confidently. It's coming into focus. That is definitely Team Zombie. Great job. Let's get a nice big round of applause for her. And for doing such a great job, as promised, you and everybody in the row is going to win a $100 voucher from America's Best Contacts and Eyeglasses. Congratulations. Enjoy the rest of the show.
When it comes to kids' glasses, don't pay. Only the lever. And some children want to enjoy big savings with everyone's favorite Monster Jam brands. New 2 pairs with impact-resistant lenses and a big exam for just $69.95.
That's great.
Coming up next, we have Monster Jam ATV Racing Heat 1. This competition is a true test of the athlete's stamina and upper body strength as they have to transfer from machine to machine in pursuit of the overall event championship. Now, each of these athletes will battle it out in 2 heats. Each heat will help us predetermine the starting positions for the ATV Racing Finals. The heats will feature 4 athletes racing 4 laps. And in Heat 1, we have Gravedigger, El Toro Loco, Zombie, and Soldier Fortune.
As our athletes make their way over to the starting line, here in Heat 1, it will be El Toro Loco, Armando Castro in the pole position. Joining him in row 1, on the outside lane, it will be Soldier Fortune, Caleb Love, and then behind them, in row 2, it will be Gravedigger's Brandon Vincent, and finally, Team Zombies, Macy Victor. Keep your eyes on the tech officials standing on top of the pod. They will be controlling the action first with a green flag.
Up next in Heat 2, we have Blue Thunder, Monster Energy, Monster Rottweiler, and Pirate's Curse.
Matt Cody in the pole position. Joining him on the outside lane, it will be Monster Energy's Cody Silsier. And behind them, Monster Bulk Rottweiler's Corey Snyder. And finally, Pirates first, Justin Hicks.
Now it's time for the Monster Jam ATV Racing Finals, which will be run under the intense and exciting Black Flag rules. As you can see behind me, all of the ATVs will start on the track at the same time, and after 2 laps, the Black Flag eliminations will begin. At the end of that second lap, the riders in 7th and 8th place will be Black Flagged, and then after each additional lap, the riders in the last 2 positions will continue to get Black Flagged, meaning they will be eliminated from the race until only 2 of them remain. Those 2 athletes will then return to the starting line for a 2-lap race where the winner will walk away with 8 more points towards the overall event victory. Now keep in mind, this is the only time you'll get to see all 8 competitors on the track at the same time. So Grand Rapids, get loud for your favorite athlete.
Heat 1 winner, Caleb Rudd, Soldier Fortune, will be in an all-important pole position. flag rules, we will reset and restart this race. However, it is 2 laps around the track only, which means they're going to see that green flag, then the white flag, and then the checkered flag, and that is it. Only one of these riders will have the toughness to walk away with another 8 points right here, right now. So, get loud, get excited, and let's go racing!
Let's hear it for Caleb Blood of Soldier Fortune. This is your 7th competition win for ATVs and your 2nd this weekend alone. So it must be so amazing to know that you were able to come out on top in front of all those boys. How does it feel?
It feels great, you know, and I'm working hard to get in that field in the World Finals. They have the ATV Championship this year, and I just can't wait to be a part of it. And like I said earlier, I can't wait to get out there and represent all my females, to represent Soldier Fortune. And you know what? We're going to keep coming out here and give 100% for our fans every time.
Now, Caleb, I know that you have the Two Let's Go Challenge coming up next. That is not easy. You have to run and change back into your fire suit, get in that Monster Jam truck. What can we expect to see from you and Soldier Fortune?
You know, we're going to come out here and try to give you guys some cool tricks. You know, we have a lot of great drivers back there. They're very talented. So you guys are definitely in for a treat. But you know what? I'm going to come out here, like I said, try to represent for my females and be proud. But you know what? We see you guys out of your seats and on your feet. I want to hear you loud and proud. And now you're going to get a good show.
Let's hear it once again for Caleb Blood of Soldier Fortune.
I'm hanging in the stands again, this time with 2 younger Monster Jam fans. What's your name?
Nico.
Nico, what about you?
Giovanni.
Nico and Giovanni. Have you guys ever been to Monster Jam before?
Yes.
You've both been to Monster Jam before, I can tell. You guys got the hats, you guys got custom shirts on. But we're here to talk to you guys about this awesome Spin Master Monster Jam playset. This is brand new, it is so cool, and it's got amazing detail. These Spin Master Monster Jam trucks are unbelievable. You can build your very own Monster Jam track with this kinetic dirt and then rebuild it, and you guys can pick up a playset like this online or at toy stores all around the country. But for helping me out, you guys get to take this one home. So let's get a nice big round of applause for Nico and for Giovanni.
You know, we only just got started and we have a lot more action coming your way. But right now it's time for us to take a little break, look up at the video board, and see what the overall win point standings look like right now. In first place, we have a tie. Soldier Fortune and Gravedigger both have 12 points. Then we have El Toro Loco right behind them with 11 points. Blue Thunder and Monster Energy both have 10 points apiece. Pirates Curse has 8. Monster Mutt Rottweiler 7 points and Zombie has 2 points. But like I said, we have more competitions, more points up for grabs, so there's a lot more coming your way. Keep those eyes on the track and get ready for more Monster Jam action.
We're going to get into that action right here, right now, with a personal favorite of mine. This is the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. It's the ultimate test of a driver's ability to perform on just 2 wheels. But more importantly, it's also your first opportunity to have your voices heard and your scores counted at judgeszone.com. So when I look around the building, I want to see everybody with those smartphones out, ready to lock in those scores. And remember the event code, and it will not change all night. It's GRA.
Each one of these athletes will have 3 attempts to achieve their most creative trick on only 2 BKT tires. Now you guys are the judges of this competition, so when you're scoring the athletes, you might be looking at the vertical position of the Monster Jam truck, the total amount of time spent on 2 wheels, the level of difficulty of the tricks, and of course, whether or not these athletes finished all 3 attempts. Now your scores should be a reflection of all of the tricks combined. With all of that said, who is ready for Two-Wheel Skills Challenge?
You guys sound ready to be. Coming up first, let's see those zombie arms all around the building for Team Zombies, Macy Victor.
She wants to make sure that all of you guys are going to judgeszone.com. You saw some big air coming from Zombie right there. Remember, judgeszone.com is where you need to go. Make sure your voices are heard, make it official, and submit your scores right here, right now.
20 seconds are up, scores are locked. Let's see what you came up with for Zombie. 4.534. Right now, that's good enough for first place and your score to beat. Coming up next, let's hear it for Monster Mutt Rottweiler and Corey Snyder.
it's not too late to join in. That's the only way to make sure we are getting the best scores for all of these athletes. So get on your phone, it's really easy. I'll actually walk you through it one more time. You go to judgeszone.com. Then you're gonna enter the event code, which is GRA. You're gonna see a little BKT tire on your screen. You'll slide it up or you'll slide it down and then you hit submit.
20 seconds are up, scores are locked in. Let's take a look at that score to beat. Team Zombie started us off with a 4.534. And the score for a Monster Mutt Rottweiler is 6.607. We've got a new leader. It's Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Coming up next, let's hear it for Monster Energy and Cody Sosiak.
There you see that vertical position in the air. I know these athletes make it look so easy, but keep in mind, these are 12,000-pound Monster Jam trucks. So it is not an easy task to get them to balance on 2 BKT tires, but now you have to let us know what you thought.
Scores are locked in. Let's see what you came up with for Monster Energy. 5.679. That's good enough to move into second place, but not enough to move into first place. Your score to beat will continue to belong to Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Coming up next, let's hear it from Brave Diggers, Brandon Vincent.
On the front 2 BKT tires. Now, will that be enough to be a new leader? That is something that you guys can only determine by going to judgeszone.com. The more people that submit scores, the better those scores are, the more accurate they are for each and every single one of these athletes. So make sure you go to judgeszone.com and submit your scores right here, right now.
Scores are locked in. Before we see what you came up with, let's take a look at that score to beat. It's been hanging on for a little bit, 6.607 for Monster Mutt Rottweiler. And the score for Grave Digger is